right now. No, but when you when you come by tomorrow, like
Yo, 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 just the Packers Kingdom. And you guys comment, subscribe. Forgot what my Snapchat is. But yeah, but let's get straight to it. Y'all see the title. Y'all go by the title. Y'all see the title. Okay, there you go. We back in action. So yeah, TR. All right, back in action. But we had promoted. We have promoted this a lady named I don't get her name, but she's the first in Packer history to be a full time trainer. That's what they said. Um, it's three candidates that I want. Hey, we doing what? We start from the health. We need a new health trainer because there was that health trainer was tragedy. Um, I guess we get the boys right. Uh, that's first. Get the right trainer. Why we had so many injuries? Like you know,
Taylor, good evening.
and even to you too, OTR. How you doing today?
We're hanging in there. It's a cold day here.
Uh, okay,
How are
TR,
you doing?
you doing fine. You gonna meet another Packer fan. He's younger. He's younger than me, I think, but he knows about some football and stuff. He knows about football. He's finna he's finna join in the mid.
Cool. Good,
Yeah, his name's Andrew.
Andrew. Okay.
Yeah, he be yeah. I mess with him so I mess with him heavy because he check in on me and stuff. Like, how you been? You all right? You straight? So he's a one of a kind person.
Good.
So so we're going through the same stuff as well, and he understands where I'm coming from. That's why I need
Yeah.
people that around me that know what I've been through, and they knows because they've been through it. Because I had an easy connection. Well, he left. Back to myself, but
Sorry, the last thing I heard is uh, people who know what you've been through because
I said people that know I said I connect to those who know what I've been through plus football, so that really make us go be closer,
yeah, it's
close
a good.
personally, and we have the same thoughts in football. So like, but how's your head wrapping around Aaron Rodgers? What do you want him to do? I do not want him to see him go to another team. I don't want to see that. I don't care about trading him, draft picks. I don't want none of that. I want him to be a Packer. I don't right now. This is what the Raiders going through right now with Carr. They want to trade him or cut him. But see, he had a 1 year out. But the thing is, why we didn't do a 1 year out like a Carr situation? Like, say you want to cut him. Say you want to cut Aaron Rodgers. You want to lose so much. See, this is the problem with Goop. He don't know how to operate money. He just okay. Here you go. You get
Oh,
$20 million. You get $20 million. You get $20 million. That's what he do. And a lot of players would love to come to that because we pay players $20 million. Like Jones, he's worth that money. But the fumbles, I think it'd be a W. If we get Matt LaFleur's brother, he's really good with running backs. They don't fumble the ball. Like Bruce Harden, they really good carrying carrying the rock. I think we need him running back. He can be a running back coach. Justin Allen can be the OC. Stanovich, he can be uh pay him big bucks to go back to O line, and Hackett can be assistant coach or QB coach. That would be a W staff right there. And then throw some money at Jim Leonard, and that make me happy right there. All young guys, all guys that's energetic, because this year M. Stanovich, Joe Barry, they not energetic. They can give you that boost of moral. We need morals on this team. And Hackett was a big loss. Hackett was a guy that's gonna go out there, that's gonna go play receiver, go play DB. He actually teach you what to do and make you excited for the game. That we lack of that. We lack of that this season. Lack. Who was so boring, come out the tunnel. If we gotta play, we need to play some music. Like you see the 49ers, how they come out to listen to all type of artists, Young Boy, Kodak, all time they pumping their blood up to get ready to get ready to play. That's what we need to do. You come out the tunnel of Green Bay, what you hear? You hear nothing but boring, just everybody walking. Like it's no flavor. We need some flavor. See, look, the thing is that 49ers have a black coach. So that's why we need a black coach in the building that's young, that know about this new life, this new generation of music, the hype. Cause we have all old cats. We all cats that's old, that mind stuck in the '90s. That's you, now. Do you agree with me? Cause look, do you agree?
um, partially, partially. Um, but you also did say quite a lot of things, and I don't know which one to address first. Um, I guess with the Rogers thing, um, if you want to look at the longer term health of this team, it's probably better to rip the band-aid off now, and for him to hang up his cleats and for us to start rebuilding this roster. Um, Part of the reason I say that is the details of his contract, where if he retires this year, it's going to cost us a lot of money in dead cap. But if he plays next year and retires after next year, um, the cap hits are absolutely nuclear. So it seems to me that if you look at the contracts based on what Andrew Brandt is saying, that this was always like a 1 year deal. So as far as Rogers goes, it might be best that he retires now. And look, what you can do instead of paying him a salary to be on the team, you pay him $100 million or something like that to be a marketing deal for the Packers, and that doesn't go against the cap. And then you keep him in the fold as a Packers representative for the next 10 years or so,
That's
the rest of his life.
hard. But will Rogers want to take that though? That's the thing. I hope I hope they're talking about. They supposed to have a big meeting. He supposed to let us know Tuesday. Pat McAfee show what's going down, how things went down in the office. So I'm gonna be tuned to that. But
Yeah, me
that's
too.
smart. That is really smart. You're getting paid $100 million to sit on your ass for 4 years. Don't
Yeah,
just and you can also be. I wish Aaron Rodgers. Why Aaron Rodgers can't be on Why Aaron Rodgers can't be a scouting in our scouting team? Like let him
yeah.
help scout our players. Like Aaron Rodgers,
He
it's
is.
so you can do. You earn to do anything you want in this franchise.
Yeah,
You earned it.
yeah.
Don't
And he
like
is extremely valuable to the Packers organization just for
look
who
like
he
don't
is.
like Aaron Rodgers. Don't hurt us like that, man. I understand, but two wrongs don't make it right, man. Just stay in the building. You don't have to work as hard.
Yeah,
You're getting paid. You're getting paid what? 100 mil a year. No, I mean you're getting paid what? Well, that's estimated. Well, what? 30, 35, 40 mil a year?
oh, geez, that would be nice. he,
It's
he's he's he's
come on,
closer to 60
like,
next year, I
like,
believe.
come on, don't help us out, man. We need people help us out.
Yeah.
What's
So
up?
I
It's Packers Kingdom, not Power Kingdom. Look what he said. He called me Power Kingdom.
hey, what's up,
You know
Milto?
Power Kingdom.
Good to see you, bud.
Yeah, that's Milton. Milton.
Yeah. Yeah,
Come
he
on.
always shows he or she. I assume it's a he, but can't be
If
certain.
if Goody don't do that, if he don't want to, just tell him, just force him to do that. Like just push him that way. Like tell him like go around that question when he actually want to play. Go around the question like, hey, look, talk to him like us paying you that type of money. Be real with him.
I'm
You
sure they're
know,
talking about all those things,
I
and
know.
we
Be real.
just,
Like if we give you this money, it's gonna hurt us. Then you're not gonna be able to have Randall Cobb, or you ain't gonna be able to have Marcellus Lewis. No, you ain't gonna be able to have them because we won't be able to afford it. Cause think about it, all the dead cap situations, Jair's contract, Bakhtiari's contract, your contract, it's killing us. That's $100 million
yeah,
basically. But talk to
yeah,
him like, look, if you want to come back, look, I understand this is guaranteed, but come on, let's move into the bonus. Let's do something. Let's do something to help the cap because think about it. You being here, you ain't gonna throw it to nobody but more bunch of rookies. All your veteran receivers are gonna leave, and we still have to draft receivers that you don't. I understand you don't want a rookie receiver, but the contract you taking, you're gonna be forced to have a rookie offense. You're gonna force it.
yeah. It's just going to be interesting, Taylor. I think it's fun to talk about. We just don't know what they're talking about and what the real deal is. And the Packers aren't hurting for money. They have deep pockets, deep pockets, but it's the salary cap restrictions that we're up against.
I know. I heard it. Like I heard it. I don't understand. They should, man. I wish they can take like the money they have in their pocket, throw 50 million at it. Take care of the cap.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. And the more time goes on, the more I'm thinking he might hang it up.
If he hang up, then that'll be a blessing because he gets $0.
Well,
But he still get paid a
well,
little bit. He get paid 40 up front.
yeah, he got paid a ton up front in bonuses, and then that gets spread into the cap years. So, yeah, he's. But I think we all want to see this team go in a new direction. Period. Because how many times have we been on the precipice of going to the Super Bowl, and it just hasn't happened? Or we had these 13, 14 win seasons, and it ends at
It's
Lambeau Field.
it's because let me tell you this.
It's not going to get better.
It's That's what I'm telling you. It's because once you go, because the team be too comfortable. Like I tell you, we need the coaches. Like I said, we need coaches that's gonna get in their tail. Like I said, Matt LaFleur is. I told you Instagram how Matt LaFleur rocking. That's what it seemed like to me. That's what it seemed like. Like you like the nice guys, but when some mean guys that's gonna put a foot in the players if they don't do good, you don't like that. That's the problem with Matt LaFleur. He's too soft and too nice.
Well, I think he's totally beholden to Aaron Rodgers and what he wants to do. So I think once Aaron Rodgers leaves, he can be the coach that he's always wanted to be, and that might be more strict.
But we gotta see. We gotta
Yeah,
see how it go because we gotta see how he do with Jordan Love. Now if he take us to the Super
yeah.
Bowl, then Aaron Rodgers is gonna regret like, dang, he is a good coach. Is that me being so nonchalant? I never gave him a chance. When 2020, when he let when he let you see Cowboys game when he let it Matt LaFleur coach. What happens? We win. You know that.
Remember too. Remember that game, Taylor. Remember that game. At the end of the game, Rodgers was yelling at LaFleur, and in the
Run the
press conf,
ball.
and in the press conference, they asked Rodgers what he didn't like, and
Every
Rodgers'
call.
reply was every play.
It's just that
So
you let Aaron Rodgers play hero ball, we lose. The Detroit Lions wanted Aaron Rodgers to play hero ball. They took away the run game. They knew Aaron Rodgers couldn't beat them. They knew it. They knew it.
yeah.
History.
Well,
History.
our offensive line played like absolute hot garbage. That didn't help.
This is what I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers needs to get back moving out the pocket.
Yeah,
You need a mobile QB. You need a mobile QB for things like that. But the
yeah.
thing is like, but the
And he
thing is
doesn't
that
have to,
he threw it in double coverage. You shouldn't have done that. They ran the same play they ran 49ers game. The same play. This Christian Watson's Devontae Adams,
yep.
Alan Lazard, but Alan Lazard was 2 steps slower than the 49ers. So he didn't come out his break fast enough. This is what I'm saying that, hey, Lazard, we love you, but you can't just block in this league. You have to go out and run route and catch passes and beat your man. You're 6'5". You're 6'5", 200 some pounds, and you can't win 50-50 ball. Alan Lazard regressed too because 2021 he was going crazy, but he regressed. I'm sorry, Christian
Yeah.
Watson took the spot. Christian Watson can block. Christian Watson, hey, Christian Watson haven't reached his peak yet, man. That was a
Nope.
preview.
Yep. And I never thought Lazard was all that great anyway. That's just my opinion. He was like a good third option. I just never thought he was a one. Never.
Like, well, I would love to trade Aaron Jones. I don't want to cut him. Just go ahead and trade him. Trade for some assets. Like trade to a team that's in a running back away, or
But once
trade him.
again, the problem is that damn contract. No one's going to take that contract on.
Reek reconstruct his contract and trade him. That's doable.
But
That's doable.
yeah, but who in the end has to pay for it? The team making the trade for it will have to pay for it. Unless you want the Packers to eat most of that cost, and that's not good either. So that's a tough position. He's either going to be released or they do a restructure and keep him.
I, I don't know. Look, I don't see. I don't know because I don't want too many chokers on one team. The coaching choke, the players choke. It's too many chokers on one squad. Ain't nobody solid. Aaron Rodgers is chokes. The offensive line, the right side of the line chokes. Alan Lazard chokes. You can't blame the
Yeah.
rookies because they're going to be rookies. The defense played out their minds. Just like the 49ers game, the defense played out their minds into the fourth quarter. But your offense have to help. Defense wins championships, but offense wins Super Bowls. Defense brings the crowd, but offense sell tickets. Look at Patrick Mahomes. There's no excuse. There's no excuses. Let Matt LaFleur do his job. Because Aaron Rodgers, you messing up for Matt LaFleur's career. You really is. We thinking that he's the problem, but you're the problem. You audible out of every play. Aaron Rodgers, stop. When you play hero ball, when you throw the ball 50 times, we lose. When you throw the ball less, it's less problems. Like I said, people said, oh, first round receiver, we need to build up in the trenches. I don't care. If Josh Ryan Jr., and Josh Allen not the it, knock them off, go get three more. Go get some more veterans. More veterans. I can't
Yeah.
believe we took. I can't believe we took Myers over Humphrey. I
I
understand
know.
Myers is the bigger player. See, this is what I'm saying. That PFF grade. Soon as Goop seen that. Oh, he running not a 4-2. Get him. I understand that PFF grade is for the receivers, but not guards, not guards, not linemen. You go off. You go off. You supposed to go off film. Watch film. Watch the bad. Watch the good. We got more bad than good, but it can be fixed. We need immediate impact linemen. Like this class, like back in the day, those was the best linemen out, and we could have established that. Detroit established it. That's why
Yep.
they so good. They can put any quarterback. You put Aaron Rodgers on Detroit Lions, that is a Super Bowl. You put Jared Goff on this Packers team, that is a 4-12 season. Because we need we had 3 years to fix the receiving problem, and they keep ignoring it. Like it's not like
Yes.
this is why we never won a Super Bowl because you know the reason why Aaron Rodgers he don't have a receiver that's open. He don't have a receiver like DJ Moore, a proven talent. He had if Alan Lazard is your number one, you have a problem. Alan Lazard
Yes.
not a number one guy.
Nope.
He don't have the speed outside. He don't have the hands. He have the hands, but he don't. He don't. He don't. He act like, come on. If you're a number one, you gotta be consistently open. Like I said, we had
Yeah.
Devontae. Devontae Adams took us to two NFC championships by himself. Him and Rodgers. Hold Devontae Adams the ball. He will catch it. But now, see, Aaron Rodgers so used to that blanket, he don't have that blanket anymore. That's what I'm saying. You need to build up. When Aaron Rodgers leaves, I hope he hang it up. Or I hope he take that 4 year $100 million and get gone. For we can see if Jordan Love can be better. If Jordan Love is going to be able to operate with that offense. If he operates with the offense and he actually do the plays, okay. If Aaron Rodgers leaves, Aaron Jones stays. But Aaron Jones can actually get the ball. See, Aaron Jones, he in his mind like, I'm not gonna get the ball. I'm not gonna get the ball, so I'm not gonna run as hard anymore. Because I run hard one play, then Aaron Rodgers throw it for the rest of the game. So you have to get Aaron Jones has to be warmed up. It's cold. Let him keep running the ball. I just don't want to
Yeah,
see Aaron Rodgers get traded.
no.
That's gonna
I think
break my heart. When I went
that
just like the Devontae Adams trade, that made me so numb on Goop. You had the money in 2020. You didn't sign this man. You could have locked him up for years. You had the paycheck, but you put it on the defense, and the defense still trash. This defense is still not good. You spend all these picks, all this money. You spend $100 million on a defense that not been in the top five for 6 years.
yeah,
And
that,
the
that
offense, and the offense been in the top five before. The offense been in the top 10 offense before. If Aaron Rodgers would have played better, this offense would have been in top 10 now. It was number 8 because we didn't have a bye week. Everybody else been on their bye week. We was number 8. Give Aaron Rodgers some more talent. If Aaron Rodgers come back, go get those players that's gonna make an impact for right now. Maybe Aaron Rodgers be saying, maybe we can get a D Hop if Aaron Rodgers be like, okay, I understand I have no trade costs. I understand that I got that money been sent to me already. But look, I'm gonna give this back to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all this. Work with that. Maybe if we'd have gave Aaron Rodgers all the opportunities in the world to make a Super Bowl every year, he would have been like a Tom Brady. This is why Tom Brady took a pay cut because Ben Belichick knew exactly what to do. He knew, okay, all right. I'm gonna build a defense, and I'm gonna get a, I'm gonna, and I'm gonna build a defense to where I need to be, and I'm gonna get you some offenses. I'm gonna get you the best lineman that you want, and I'm gonna draft the best player. I'm not gonna draft the players that, oh, this is why Ben Belichick said he don't care about PFF grades because he don't, because that don't make a player. That don't make a player. The player make itself. You can get a first round. You can get a first round talent receiver right now. That don't mean he's gonna be good in NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not all about the draft pick. It's about the player's demeanor and who's the hungriest. If your player ain't hungry, if your player ain't like Romeo Dobbs was hungry, Christian Watson was hungry. See, okay, those are very good players. But players like Zach Tom was hungry. Quay Walker was hungry. Devontae Wyatt was hungry. He got hungry players that was angry. We need we need a player like Quay Walker. Quay Walker getting bashed on Twitter talking about, oh, he's a punk, he's a punk, he's a punk. How would you feel you in that situation? When somebody just randomly come walk up and push on you, you don't know who's behind you. You're not gonna take the time out and look. Oh, somebody behind me. No, you're gonna react. You see Quay Walker. He cried about it like he didn't know. He didn't know who was behind me. He said it. He said he even deleted his Twitter account because it was bashing him so much. People were talking about, oh, you cost us the game. You cost us the game. No,
no,
this
no.
this game shouldn't be that close. This game should have been 26-3. This game shouldn't be close. How you think Quay Walker is mad because this offense can't do anything? You get down there. How you get all to the 5 just to get stopped for a field goal?
That
Lack, lack of offense of confidence. Lack. Aaron cannot be playing like that. Back in the day, if you seen that pocket collapse, you automatically rolling out. I don't know why you want to sit in the pocket and take a sack to get us out of field goal range. You always do that. Why? You like getting sacked by boys? You like people piling on top of you? You like that? I just don't understand this team, bro. I don't. Look at the Bengals. They got Joe Burrow all the help he needs. Look where he at now. A good defense, a good solid O line, some really good receivers. What does Aaron Rodgers have? Bunch of rookies on
eh,
all levels of the ball.
But
And
come on. Don't compare the Bengals, who have been drafting for years and years up at the top, with the Packers, who have been at the bottom years and years and years.
but think about it. Think about it. So you're telling me 2020 was a perfect time for us to get receiver. You could have had T.
I
Higgins. You could have had T.
I
You could have had AJ and DK Metcalf right now. We could have won a
I
Super Bowl. But no, you
I,
went to Amari Rogers.
I don't disagree. I agree with you
DK,
there.
if you want to run blocker, DK Metcalf is the same weight as Amari Rogers. First of all, like, why you get DK? DK was a monster in Ole Miss. AJ Brown, DK on the same team for a reunion with Aaron Rodgers, and you add Devontae Adams and MVS. Come on, who's stopping that?
No
And,
one.
you missed on. You had missed on Josh Kittle. You missed on Darren Waller. You missed. This to sign up. This team is. This team used to be about youth. When Goody came to town, now all these old vets on the team. Now the vets, you want all these past their prime players. Sammy Watkins? I would have got Sammy Watkins 6 years ago. I salute to Marcellus Lewis, but you got Marcellus Lewis when he in his damn almost in his 40s. Alan Lazard, are you serious? This is why Tom Brady have all these rings because they ain't gonna do Tom Brady like that. This is why Tom Brady left New England. Cause they wanted. You know why he left New England? Because Ben Belichick wanted to trade him because the season Aaron Rodgers had right now, Tom Brady had it, and they traded him. They wanted to trade him, but nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted him because he was trash. That next year when he released it, he won Tampa Bay a Super Bowl. Right after that, just showing you I didn't want to be here. Just like he put the move from Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay don't go to the playoff. Don't win the Super Bowl this year. He's gone. Retirement, or he going to the Raiders or the Patriots. Maybe Miami. This is what I'm telling you about. I'm telling you, man, it's not Aaron Rodgers' fault. Aaron Rodgers is used to one player because all he has is one player. Every year, he had one player to depend on. Romeo Dobbs dropping balls. You know we had 33 drop balls since 2016. This is why he don't trust Alan Lazard. Why do you think Alan Lazard don't get the ball? Why do you think Romeo Dobbs was benched? Why do you think it was only Christian Watson you was giving the ball to, really? Him and Tunyon. Because Tunyon catch all his balls. Christian Watson caught most of his balls. Aaron Jones, why do you think he don't trust the running backs? He don't trust nobody but Christian Watson. Because Christian Watson catch all his deep balls. You have to show this man you can catch the ball. Like the reason why he won a Super Bowl, he trusted Jordy, he trusted Greg, he trusted James Jones, and they were all best friends. He trusted Driver, he trusted Finley, he trusted the two running backs he had. He trusted the front line to do their damn job. If your O line's not taking care of business, you could not have Bakhtiari and Elton Jenkins blocking everybody by themselves. Where's the other three at? What is y'all doing? Y'all got drafted for a reason. Y'all got drafted to block the man that's in front of you. Do your job. It's not hard to do your job. Why do you get drafted? Why do you get paid? Why? It's so many people out here that's struggling, playing football to get noticed. Maybe put them out there. Maybe they show you better than they give you. Y'all some little, y'all some little blessed white boys that are blessed to be on a football team and don't know how to take the attitude or aggression to get to it. I guarantee you, a person like me, if I'm in the NFL, I'm getting paid big bucks, and my rent and everything I'm getting paid, I'm going to put everything I got on that field. Josh Myers Jr. ain't doing nothing. Josh Nyman ain't doing nothing. John Ryan Jr. ain't doing nothing. They was out there letting they man just blow past them. They gave you a a 1 quarter show. So inconsistent. This is why Elton Jenkins got paid the big bucks. How you let Zach Tom, a rookie, outshine the veterans? You come on, man. You can't do that. I guarantee you put Zach Tom in the center. I guarantee you take care of business. You put Zach Tom in right guard. I guarantee he take care of business. You put Zach Tom right tackle. I guarantee he take he he knocked Aiden Hutchinson out the play every time he got in the game. While Josh Nyman can't block. Josh Nyman is not a starter in this league. I'm telling y'all, no, bro. He's not a starter. Let him keep learning. Obviously, he putting his head down. He put his head down,
Mm-hmm.
blocking the number 2 pick in 22 draft. Aiden Hutchinson is a beast. Aiden Hutchinson got 2 sacks, 2 picks off Aaron Rodgers. All because why? None of y'all want to block. Like I said, if Elton Jenkins and Bakhtiari was never healthy this season, I'm telling you, Aaron Rodgers would have got obliterated. 50 sacks. Obliterated. This is why Bakhtiari is an important piece to this franchise. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta do. If you gotta give him the 4-year deal, $100 million to him to stay around, do it. Do him and Aaron Rodgers. Do it. Don't let them guys retire because they retire. We're screwed. We are screwed. Left tackle screwed. Or unless Stanovich go back to the online coach. That's what he need to do. But Mike Murphy, like I said, Mike Murphy, I learned that people talking about the coaches and the players get paid. No, coaches get paid a different salary. Coaches' salary is not on the books. It's coming out the Mike Murphy pockets. That's who's paying them. Don't forget the players get paid by the fans and the people and the owner and they get paid by that. Mark Murphy is coming out his pockets with the coaches.
It comes out of the organization, not
With the organization
Mark
pockets,
Murphy.
but coaches and players is 2 different salaries.
Yes.
So if it's 2 different salaries, why the hell you can't get Aaron Rodgers what he been asking for, a top 5 defense? He been begging for that. No quarterback. The only person I said that actually did that was Patrick Mahomes. Because they offensive scored some millions of points. They can score 50. They can score 31 points in the first quarter. That's how damn good the offense is. 31 points. Packers ain't doing that. 2021 we would. I'm telling you, if we had the 2021 offense against this team we play right now, we'll be 13-3. And that's what I thought we was gonna do. Whoever thought that Devontae Adams was gonna walk out? Whoever thought that? Whoever thought MVS was gonna walk out? Whoever thought that? Nobody thought that. I 2 years ago I said Devontae Adams would never walk out. How can the Raiders pay? How can the Raiders pay? And I looked up. They made a way. Cause know why? Goop sucks. We should do like the Titans did to their GM. Fire him. After they lost AJ Brown, that was a huge take back. When we traded Devontae, why we couldn't fire Brian right there? He should have been fired. Automatically should have been fired. Like you should have came Pop Warner. Like we could have got Jahan Dotson and Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs if Goop was smart. I like Wyatt. I understand I like Wyatt, but it's gonna be a bunch of Wyatts in this year. A bunch of Wyatts this draft. We could have got a DT this year and could have took care of the receivers that year. But Goop, I understand what he did. If you're gonna have a first round talent, why you didn't put Devontae Wyatt in the beginning of the season? Let him learn from his mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Every rookie makes mistakes. Is that? But I understand that. But see, look, Nyman is not a starter caliber. That's the lie they tell us because we can't afford nobody else. So obviously, obviously you gotta make Josh Nyman feel like he's a starter. See, he gets above his head and he started messing up. That's what I'm telling you, man. If you draft well, we won't have to be worried about, oh, who is this? Oh, we need this. If you took care of business three drafts ago, if you took care of business 2019, 2020, 2021, the only best draft we got out of 2019 is Gary. Who else from that draft that's good right now? Who else is good from 2018 draft? Who else is good from 2020 draft?
2018, no one. Jair.
I'm
That's
saying
it.
Jair. Who else?
That's it.
Exactly.
No one else.
2019. Who's good
Let's
besides
take a
Gary?
look. Let's take a look. I forget.
I bet you.
Elgin Jenkins.
Okay, Elton Jenkins.
Yep.
W. Okay, that's two. Who else from
Uh,
2019?
I think that's about it. You still have Savage, and he's
Okay, three. I call him good because he played pretty good in the corner. Okay, three players. Wow, Eagles, the Chiefs, every team that's in the contender right now, hit on most of their drafts. This is the only team, and that's odd. Green Bay is like literally the only team I know. Even the Patriots hits on they drafts, but it's not about the draft. It's about the draft and development. We used to have one of the best development group in the league. Now we got the bottom worst development group in the league. We
this day and age in the NFL. There is no time for development.
I just hope by tomorrow we got a new scouting team. I hope. We need to make off season moves now. And we worry about DC when it's time after the season is over. Then DC but take care of training camp, scouting, D line. I like my DB coach. I like Gray. I want Gray to be our DC and Joe Barry moves to the middle linebacker coach. But Matt LaFleur sucks.
Hmm. Well,
No,
you
I'm not.
said a lot of different things, Taylor. There's a
No,
lot to
no.
chew on
AD, I
there.
said that. I'm saying we still do. Shoot, hey, look, the Patriots rushing. Detroit rushed. Everybody in the league rushed to do something. Texans rushed. Texans they did their job. So we do need to rush because I want to see better for this team. You have an opportunity to nail it. Nail it. Like you said, like I said, coaches and players have two different salaries. So you're telling me you're that cheap? That makes no sense. We're owned by this. We owned by this. We owned by the city. So the city need to do a vote. Do they want Joe Barry out, or they want Joe Barry in, and go pick up Jim Leonard?
Yeah, you can't run a franchise like that though, Taylor. That's
I'm just tired of having these bottom pit DCs. We get some, we had a chance to get Every, but you try to give a man $600,000 or $1 million while you paid Joe Barry 3.5 to $5 million. You paid the worst DC that amount of money, but you can't pay the best DC at the moment that type of money. What type of stuff is that? I guarantee you, this defense will not be like this if we had the Broncos coach, the Broncos DC. I ain't comparing the Texans. I'm saying that the Texans making moves early on. The Texans fired their head coach. The Texans, they gonna be the Texans did better than our defense. The Texans played their butts off against top competitors. It took the end of the year to get good grade. Texas been good. Defense been good with less. Joe Barry did good with less. You have Jair Alexander. It took you a half a decade to play man. You had your number one corner sticking on a third receiver, and you got Douglas sticking on a number one receiver. That which makes no sense to me. We need DC with physicality. We need a black DC. I'm tired of saying it. 49ers always had a black DC on their belt. They tradition to get black DCs. All right, good night, Jay. Like for real, like black coaches can't call offensive plays, but they show know their way on defense. Like the Eagles. Don't they got a black coach, a black DC? I believe
I don't know.
the Ravens. Think I got a black DC. All the top tier defenses have a black DC. All the bottom pit defense don't have one. Buccaneers, Tom Boyles, black DC. Uh, who else? Cincinnati. I think they got a Latino DC. I believe, but they not even top five. They might look top 10. Like it's not about DC. It's okay. Big Vangelo. I don't want no more trees. No more Big Vangelos trees. I don't want no Joe Barry's a Big Vangelos guy. I want more like Cal Shanahan type coaches. Matt LaFleur is one, but Matt LaFleur game is built because Aaron Rodgers messed everything up. But Matt LaFleur game is built off Cal Shanahan. Matt LaFleur loves to run the ball, but Aaron Rodgers loves to flip the play. Loves to say, I'm going to take care of it. Let me take care of it. You not in the prime no more, homie. That's true. That's true. But what I'm saying is that we had a lot of white DCs that was not good. Not good. Tom Capers and all of them was okay. It not we ain't never the last time we had a top five defense. Like look, don't forget TR. Our defense was terrible in 2011 until the end of the year when it's time to clutch up. But our offense was way more fluid. But I'm not gonna be mad at the defense so far. I'm gonna be mad at this offense. We have expectations. Midway offense should be clicking. But midway, your offense is sitting here looking like a JV team. What you think of the offense, TR?
Right now, I think we've been through this. I mean, they got to solidify the middle and the right side of that line. These players either need to develop and get better ASAP. They need a little nastiness on that line, and you got to get these receivers hopefully take a second year jump and not regress. And then if you can bring in a good, savvy veteran to round out that receiving core, I think that offense could be okay. I
My
think
my mind say DJ Shark, but I know
who the hell's DJ Sharp?
from Detroit, number 4, the one that caught that one pass for the clutch, number 4.
Okay,
But
okay.
you know how the NFC North hates Packers, so they're gonna do everything they can to sabotage because they got more money in us. But let me tell you, DJ Shark is $10 million a year. I hope Aaron Rodgers take that 4-year, $100 million deal or retire. That's the only reason we're gonna get some money. He come back and play, we're screwed. We're screwed for like 3-4 years. We're screwed. So that means that we gotta hit on mostly draft every year until that cap is clear. So we're gonna have to hit on every draft. Jordan Love, if Jordan Love have an impact season, if he plays an impact season, he probably gonna want a ton of money. This is what
Well,
I'm saying.
all quarterbacks are making big bucks. All.
I wish we had more Tom Brady's than Aaron Rodgers.
He's an outlier because he is so ultra competitive. He refuses to lose. Period.
Exactly. Aaron Rodgers don't have that mindset. Aaron Rodgers is refused to get paid. He wants to get paid,
Yeah.
and that's
It's
why Aaron Rodgers have. That's why Aaron Rodgers is a one Super Bowl man. So we can't put them in a. We can't put them. We can't put Aaron Rodgers in a squad of Steve Young, Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. We can't put them. We can't put him over there. He in the corner of Don Moreno and all the rest of them with one Super Bowl or none. Cause Aaron Rodgers seems to me look like a one trick pony. I love the guy. I love the guy, but after that, Lawaska, whatever he been doing, type drugs. After that, he been tripping. He been throwing the ball to the receivers, not on our side. The other receivers on the defensive side. 11 picks, Aaron Rodgers,
yeah.
and you just and look. Let me tell you this: it was 3rd and 10, and you crumbled and you crumbled. Know what you could have did? Know what you could have did? You could have double teamed that side and roll out. But you sat in a pocket. You ran right to the sack. How do you run right to your death? How? You could
It's
have ran. You could have ran right to Bakhtiari's side, but it's your fault for audible in the play. You could have given Aaron Jones the ball. You could have did a pony type it, but y'all look so predictable. And this year, Packers did a horrible job with taking care of that right side of the ball. The left side of the ball is shut down. The right side of the ball, I think A. Hutchinson went to the right side because they knew where the weakness was. They knew where the weakness was. When you put when A. Hutchinson went to the Bakhtiari side, Bakhtiari folded him like a pancake. Every side. That's why Von Miller played on the right side. Every every edge rushers go to that right side because they know where the weakness is. They know y'all sniper can't block an elite defender. I'm glad we didn't go to the playoffs because for Nick Bosa would have had 6 sacks and had Aaron Rodgers shook. So Aaron Rodgers probably would have needed a perk 30 or something, a perk 100 to take them hits. Because how did this offense regress so hard? How did both of the ball regress? Why we never can have a complementary football? Why when the defense balling out, the offense suck? The offense balling out, the defense suck. Why we can't both balls play? Why both players, both sides of the ball can't play complementary football? Y'all, the Super Bowl for Green Bay was the Vikings game. I'm gonna keep saying it. Vikings,
no.
Oh, for us. Beating the Vikings
No,
for Super Bowl. Because we look
no.
against Detroit, we looked tired out. We looked exhausted. Aaron Rodgers looked like he didn't want to go out. At the first quarter, Aaron Rodgers did good. But second, third, and fourth quarter, Aaron Rodgers looked like he was checked out already. He was ready to go, and he was ready to go to his. He probably planned his summer trip, or he probably planned the off season already, and like I'm ready to go. Aaron Rodgers do not look committed. Aaron Rodgers came because we begged him to come. We begged him to come. If you gotta beg your back-to-back MVP to come, that's a problem. He wants to feel like a king, and that's why your king is gonna keep losing. You're gonna keep losing, and they're gonna keep calling you a fraud because you want to play hero ball. You sit here, you cannot sit here and like Matt LaFleur even said it in the press conference. Like people want to play hero ball. He knew he was talking to Aaron Rodgers. He knew it. See, Matt LaFleur slowly understanding like I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man. Speak to Aaron Rodgers one on one like Aaron Rodgers, man. I don't like how you treating me out here. You don't have to go to the internet and bash Rodgers. Go to Rodgers one on one. Talk to him like Aaron Rodgers, man. 3 seasons. 3 seasons. One season is my problem. The Tampa Bay game was my fault. 49ers game, your fault. Let's go back in history. Look at all the plays that I lined up for you. Every play, you did the opposite. Why you didn't throw it right here? Same thing with Tom Clement. Tom Clement made Aaron Rodgers the worst. Tom Clement, you supposed to come here and teach the fundamental. He's good with Jordan Love. He making Jordan Love look good out there. But you're teaching Aaron Rodgers to be ignorant more. That's why we need Hackett and Alton. We need and we can get Matt LaFleur's brother at the running back position, like the running back coach. I'd rather see him drop passes. I'd rather see them drop passes than him throwing an interception. But that's his fault though, Milton, because that's his fault. Because instead of him running the ball, you could have ran the screenplay. Aaron Jones could have ran a screen. He could have ran a little screenplay and let him get yards. Let him be a 4th and 5 or something. You field goal, the ball. That's 17. That is 20, 17, 18. That is 19 to 20. You get the ball back and you still have time left. You get the ball back, or you can punt. You can punt into the and punt and let them come down. It was so many opportunities. You think Tom Brady? You think Tom Brady would have did that? No. You think Joe Montana would have did that? No. I don't, Aaron Rodgers is known for making nothing out of something. He did it this season because he's so used to Adams. He didn't do this season, none this season. The only time he did it was against the Cowboys in Chicago. And Christian Watson made Aaron Rodgers look good out there. Because obviously, all you gotta do is throw the ball right to my hands. I'm gonna catch and take off. It ain't like I'm slow. I'm clearly wide open. Like that one play. Like that one play. He threw it to Alan Lazard out of bounds. Tunyon was wide open in the middle of the field. You could have punt fake and laser it right to Tunyon. What happened to your punt fakes? You usually punt fake the defender. Now you just throw the ball right to the defender hand. Aaron Rodgers lost his step. If that was Jordan Love making those plays, it would go all the see. Oh, Jordan Love sucks. Jordan Love sucks. But Aaron Rodgers do it, and I'm an Aaron Rodgers lover. Aaron Rodgers do it. It's because the O line was trash. So you're telling me you put just like the Chiefs game, the O line was trash. Jordan Love had no time to throw it out, no time to make a perfect accurate ball. It's the same situation. Jordan Love would have seen Tony wide open. Aaron Rodgers not using his eyes no more. He's thinking he sees a bunch of a bunch of atoms. That's what he sees. A bunch of atoms in different spots. Everybody can't be an Atom. Everybody can't be a Justin Jefferson. Everybody can't be a Tyree. Everybody gotta be themselves. I hope Aaron Rodgers take that deal because I want Aaron Rodgers back. But if it didn't work last year, this year, the year before, 2020, the year we almost went to the Super Bowl, but stuff happened. Special teams was boo boo. Special teams to be elite next season. I thought Josh Myers Jr. It's like they have a good game and then they have a bad game. Elton Jenkins and Bakhtiari are the only two people I know that got paid the bag. It's consistent. I don't want to hear nobody saying about Elton Jenkins or Bakhtiari. Nobody else. Them two is great. Them two is the best O line in the NFC North. We need to solidify that right side of the ball. If we got to draft, we need some bunky players. See, that's what I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers, he needs to give up some money or he needs to bounce. So we can go to free agency and go sign some big nasty players up front. Rookies ain't it anymore. Rookies ain't gonna get the job done. We got Zach Tom. We can plug Zach Tom okay. We can plug Zach Tom in the right guard, center, or right tackle. But we need two more and let John Ryan Jr., let Josh Nyman, and let Myers sit on a bench. Maybe they get together, just like we did Darnell Savage. He sat on the bench for most of the season. Hey, he came out as a new man. Darnell Savage played with elite talent and tackled very well when he been benched. Nobody likes to feel benched. Nobody wants to be benched. But if being benched help you, then that's the solution. Okay, what you think, TR?
I'm just listening to you, bud.
What you think?
I think there's a lot going on. I think you said a lot of things. I think you make a lot of good points, and then there are some other points you make that I don't fully understand, but that's okay.
What what what,
Um,
what point you don't understand? Clarify.
well, I think once you start talking contracts and numbers, that's a slippery slope because we don't really fully understand the details of each contract and what you're able to do and what you're not able to do.
I know we're not able to.
Um,
I know we're not able to trade him. I know that we're not be able to. They said the most money you can take out is $37,000 from his contract, which that is completely nothing.
yeah.
That means that,
Um,
that means that we got to keep borrowing from the future and mess up the future. So the only two options I say is him retire or him taking that 4 year deal. That's the only thing I talk. Only thing I can say because
but
him
that
playing.
4 year deal we're talking about isn't reality. That's just an example of something they could do.
They need to do it. Oh wait. Oh no. They wanted to do it to Brett Favre, remember? But Brett Favre said, "No,
Yes.
keep playing." So you can do that because we tried
Yes,
it.
you
So,
can.
so it's not something out of the blue. It's something that almost been done. So I think Aaron,
Yeah,
I think Aaron
but
Rodgers is done after this season. I
but
don't think
we don't know if it's on the table right now is my point. We just don't know, but that's an example of something they could do. Yes.
okay. If Aaron Rodgers come back, he gets paid that much money, and that on the table, they need to put. You need to come to OTAs. You get to meet your new players. You need to get familiar with your team. They need to put all that on the table. If you're come back, you need to do these steps, for we won't have this problem again. Even
Yeah.
Tom Brady's gonna be 47 years old, and he still goes to OTAs to meet his players. Why can't Aaron Rodgers do that? Why he gotta be so ignorant? Why? All these players, Patrick Mahomes is good. Know why? Because he know his players. You come here and expect Romeo Dobbs to be a veteran? He's a fourth rounder.
but you but you but yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't buy into the whole OTA thing as much as other people do, and the reason is that you really can't get that. I think the OTAs and running in practice against your own defense, you don't get the same type of reps as you do when you're in the game. True experience is done in game situations, which takes time.
Okay, so why Patrick Mahomes is so good right now? Obviously, he went to OTAs. Obviously, he know where his players' weakness. Obviously, he knows his players' strength. Obviously, and obviously worked for Patrick Mahomes. He's number one seed, back to back seasons.
Yeah.
No, yeah, back to back seasons. And look. Let me tell you this: he's finna have much of Super Bowl. He finna have more Super Bowls and more MVPs than Aaron Rodgers in his career because he's good and because he go to OTAs to know his players.
But that's not the only reason, and you got to admit that.
And also play calling. I also got Andy Reid as a play caller.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors, Taylor. So
This fact is Aaron Rodgers. Stop with your ego. Stop. You understand that you a back-to-back MVP in the Super Bowl, but you still have to learn, develop from your players. You have to get to know your players. Put your arms around them in OTAs and tell them it's gonna be okay. Like the ESPN said, if Rodgers in the OTAs, I guarantee you this offense would not be like this. This offense was looking like a Romeo Dobbs didn't know his hand signals. Romeo Dobbs didn't know the routes. No, Romeo Dobbs don't know when to cut and when to. Because you know why? You need to be at OTAs to show your players. You don't have Devontae Allen for a mentor to help them understand the game. So if you're going to come play football, put your heart in it. If you don't come to OT, obviously you're not committed. Tom Brady is for to be 46, is committed to his team. Why you can't do that? If it's me, if I know that I don't have Devontae Adams, I'm working with a bunch of receivers that don't know what to do. I'm going to be at OTA. I'm going to spend much of time where I can with these receivers.
yeah,
So I'm not wrong here. Aaron Rodgers in the wrong, and you get pissed off when they don't run the route. You know why? You're not there to help. You're not there to secure them. They are scared. They are scared. They have to play. This is why this offense lose. Because when Aaron Rodgers is here, oh, I got to play perfect. Or Aaron Rodgers ain't going to throw me the ball. Like you said,
that's
run
it.
the route.
But
When the ball, when Jordan Love came in, the offense clicked so well. This is the problem with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers holds the ball too long. He's starting to give me Russell Wilson vibes. Why are you holding the ball so long? You used to 1.5 seconds, get the ball to your hands. But now you're holding the ball for 5 seconds and you take a sack. Jordan Love, 1-2, throw. He's playing with the same receivers you're playing with. And you having troubles, he ain't.
dude, but he played two drives.
He played two.
I
Look,
mean,
he played two drives and he scored on one. And the two drives,
yeah,
he almost scored with
I know,
ease.
but
It took
that doesn't that's not a fair comparison. It really isn't.
I understand that, but I'm saying, but you see how Jordan Love throws his open receivers. That's the whole point. His vision. They play soft defense, I understand, but I bet you I can't go out there and make those plays. I guarantee you I won't be able to make those plays.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, here. Milto put in a comment. He makes a good point about Tom Brady. He was completely gone in OTAs and a good portion of the training camp this year. So it's not, you know,
Okay,
it's
Tom Brady. Okay, Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Okay, let me read this question. Okay, but you're talking to a man. All bulls to the crowd. I don't like Brady. I tell you all the time, I am a Brady hater. But you cannot sit here and tell me in Brady's 30s, which Aaron Rodgers is now, Tom Brady used to go to OTA still, no matter what. The 11 days he was off, don't forget, divorce, weddings, and all that. Once that got behind him, he started playing a little better. Aaron Rodgers had no wife. Aaron Rodgers in the home by himself. Aaron
But
Rodgers have no kids. Aaron Rodgers is just by himself. So you have all that. We have all that time. Why you can't call Romeo Dobbs and Chris Watson to your house? Like, okay,
how,
let's play some ping pong, or let's watch some film. Like he did. He did it with Devontae.
how do you know that he didn't do those things?
Because obviously they don't know the routes. Adams knew the routes, but Adams couldn't catch the ball. His problem was never normal. His problem was never about route running. His problem was about dropping the ball. He knew where to go. He knew it's timing. He knew where the time to be there. He knew the time to break out. He knew it. That's not the point. Was dropping the ball. Watson Romeo was all out of tracks, running the wrong routes. That's why Aaron Rodgers has 6 picks, 11 drops in one game. It all matters. Alan Lazard, you supposed and Cobb, you're supposed to be the mentor of these players because you play with Rodgers several years. You should know. You Randall Cobb, you know the hand signals. Most definitely, you know the hand signals. Teach your players. This is what I'm saying. If Devontae Allen was here, I'm telling you, we would be in the playoff right now. I would feel so confident in this offense because Aaron Rodgers used to getting the ball out of his hands because Adams was open every play, and he knew it. He knew exactly Adams was going to be at, like them back shoulders. Those come to perfection. You have to be on perfect rhythm to make those throws. I understand you see the Romeo Dome catch, but see he's so inconsistent because he don't have the receivers that's consistent enough. Christian Watson was consistent, but like you said, if your O line can't block and give Aaron Rodgers time in the pocket, but Matt LaFleur, Aaron Rodgers need to use Tonyan more. I'm glad Tonyan didn't get the ball as much because we can pay him now. We can pay him. We can bring him back on a good deal. Because
I don't.
if Tonyan was a top 5 tight end, he gonna want crap load of money. But he's not. So we can bring it. We need to involve Tonyan more in the game. Tonyan is your red zone threat. Tonyan can catch any ball you throw at him because he had those hands. But also Chris Watson has 6 touchdowns. I mean, what 7 touchdowns, 400 some yards. Watson was the reason why this team went. This team came close to the playoffs because of his explosion and his on the time. It's the reason why we win. People say no, Christian Watson. Without having Christian Watson on this team, this offense is dead. Romeo Dobbs ain't gonna give you that straight line speed. Christian Watson carried this team on his back for 4 or 5 games. That's why I love Watson. That's why I said, ooh, and no, I said to somebody like, ooh, Christian Watson. If if the if if the Chiefs get Christian Watson, they let Christian Watson go into the Chiefs with MVS. I'm like, oh, we missed on the prize, and they actually got him. I was like, yes, Bill in the trenches in the receiver room. Defense can wait. If you get a good DC, we got enough players on defense. You get a good DC, if you're a good defense, anybody should be able to walk in and play. You know? Now if you got a trash DC, what does it make you getting all these first round draft picks on defense and you're still making bad calls. You know what I'm saying, TR?
I do. I do.
Get
So
get
there's
get a good
there's a
DC.
lot.
Get a good DC. I'm telling you, this get a good DC and let the offense roll. This team is not far. Like Aaron Rodgers said, we are a couple players from the Super Bowl. If Aaron Rodgers can get his head together and focus, be locked in the game, like you said, you Aaron Rodgers basically lied to us. He said, "I promise you, we'll be ready." That offense did not look ready. That offense did not look ready. Y'all practice the same plays over and over and still can't execute. It comes down to execute. I don't care if Matt LaFleur called a touchdown play. If it don't execute like it's supposed to on time, it's gonna fold in your face. Simple. Aaron Rodgers, you need to go back extending your plays. If you can't roll out the pocket anymore, you're a pocket passer, then you can go to a team like the Jets. Or you get to retire. But if you can't extend the plays and do what you usually do, then it's not for you. This offense is built off running game. And look, TR, we did one
Yep.
play action. We did put one play action that whole game. The rest of the game was shotgun, spread out the receivers, one running back, put two running backs, two receivers, two tight ends on one side, and block. Let Christian Watson 1-on-1. If they take that out, then you send Aaron Jones on the little screenplay. Stop. This team was looking. This team was. I thought it was going to be like the Cardinals game. How Aaron Rodgers just flourished. No MVS, no Aaron Lazard, no Adams. You had Jawan Rifrey. You had Cobb. You had Tung. Most of the game to the ACL problem, and you had bunch of rookies, bunch of guys that was nobody, and you won the game. I thought we was gonna go in this season like that, but we're going this season not prepared. Matt LaFleur, put your players in preseason games. If Aaron Rodgers come back, make Aaron Rodgers come to OTAs, training camps. Make him. He's taking our money. He's robbing us. He's robbing the fans. He's robbing us that really love him. He's robbing us. Do he care about our feelings? Do he even care that Do he even care that how every time's a Lambo we lose? This supposed to be Lambo. It's supposed to be the hardest thing. It's supposed to be hard. It's your temperature. It's cold. Jared Goff with two gloves. He can't throw. He only threw 15 for 40, 200 something yards. This defense did his job. Jamal Williams had 72 yards. This team did the defense did his job. If you over here want Mason Crosby to make 60 yards for you and stuff, get Mason Crosby Aaron Rodgers money. He's the hero. Aaron Rodgers not. If you're depending on a man that's almost 40 to kick in with a back problem, kicking 50, 56, and 60-yard field goals, then give him the money. Aaron Rodgers don't deserve it. More money, more problems. And obviously that's what hit Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers already in this offseason. He getting paid. He already in his offseason. He already thinking what he gonna do with his money. I hate NFL players like that. It makes me don't want Aaron Rodgers to be around to play for us anymore. Because if he acts like that, then I don't have no respect for people like that. I don't. Patrick Mahomes got paid. Did that stop Patrick Mahomes from stop grinding? Josh Allen got paid. Did it stop Josh Allen from stop grinding? Matthew Stafford got paid. At least he tries. All these quarterbacks getting paid. The only Kyle Murray is acting like an Aaron Rodgers. Got paid and don't want to play. Like, just be honest. If we was gonna be 8 and 9, then I would have said, dang, we should have traded Aaron Rodgers last season and let Love play. If we knew we was gonna go to 8 and 9 with no playoffs. I think Jordan Love would have gave you 2 more extra games to win. We probably had 10 wins. Aaron Rodgers with a broken hand. Aaron Rodgers running to the sack. Aaron Rodgers ain't throwing the ball out. Aaron Rodgers throwing to the other receivers, the defense. You just throwing the ball. I mean, I understand you're supposed to not play conservative, but you play too hard. This game supposed to be fun. This game supposed to be joyful. You're making it painful for us to watch. You having fans turn off their TVs and start watching you play. You having fans turn their backs on you. You have fans wanting Jordan Love to start last season because you don't want to play rare. You don't want to play like you're supposed to. You're supposed to be the most talented quarterback as I know. You're playing like a bottom. You let Jared Goff outplay you, and he barely threw the ball. You let Jared Goff have a better season. I understand the receivers and the weapons. I understand that. But like they said, Jared Goff haven't turned over the ball since Jair picked that ball off week 9. He haven't threw the ball for, through an interception for 3 to 6 weeks. That's because he gets the ball out of his hands or he try to make a play. He do not sit there and let the quarterback, let the defense sack him. Or he throws the ball out. Or he throws it to the lineman. How you get Matt LaFleur always getting outcoached by people by offense just as good as him? How you keep getting outcoached? Joe Barry cannot have his defense out there 95% of the time. You have 4 times to score. You went there 4 trips. It could be 7, 14, 21, 26, 27 points in the first quarter. And then you could have rolled back with, okay, just play time possession, play time clock, and defense. Okay, defense doing their job. Play complementary football. Now you got defense playing out their tails while the offense keep punting the ball or turnovers or field goals. Now tell me what identity we have. Kyle Shanahan have an identity. Jets have an identity. Bucks have an identity. Who else? Dolphins have an identity. All these NFL teams, Justin Herbert team, have an identity. They have identity. Aaron Rodgers, we don't know what is the Green Bay Packers identity. Tr, what is Green Bay identity? I thought this all season Green Bay is gonna play tough, physical defense and run the ball and play action. That's all Jared Goff did. Tr.
Yeah,
Jared
the
Goff
the
ran the
the
ball down like
identity doesn't matter now because the season's over and every team is
all
different every season.
was ran down our throats, and he did a
So,
play action score.
hey Taylor, I'm gonna hit the hay, buddy.
All right, for sure. Me too. My phone finna die, but hey, you know, tap in.
You
All right.
got that. All right,
Uh,
buddy.
all right, live. I'm finna get off because obviously this situation, us losing like this, us losing in Lambeau Field against a Detroit Lions team that had the worst defense in the NFL. We lost to them, and I tried to bob and weave and do everything I can to not think about it. But the more I talk about it, this coach staff sucks. Offense sucks. And we blame it on the defense, but the defense get tired too as well. So I give Joe Barry a thumbs up for you. Got to give credit due, but I don't think he's the right DC for us. Yeah, I don't think Joe Barry's the right DC for us, but I think we need to get Jim Leonard a fresh start, a younger guy that at least has successful. He probably can be successful in NFL if he run a King College. You get a big front and you run and be physical. So, but hey man, I hope we get a new DC. I hope I work up to multiple people that's really good sign instead of getting these Matt LaFleur best friends and all this stuff. Get proven coaches that's proven and that have won plenty of games and maybe reach to a Super Bowl in their lifetime, not to a DC that has never won anything. Every defense he go to, he makes it worse. Like, don't get people like that. And we're gonna have another season like that if we keep Joe Barry and the staff member at the same. We're gonna have another problem, and then I don't know because Matt LaFleur obviously is not a good coach. He's not a good play caller. He needs Hackett and he needs Alton. He needs two best buddies to play call to work with him. because he can't do it by himself. Matt LaFleur needs to help with that. I think he looked like a really good DC, a really good DC, but not OC. Not AC. He can go to OC or something. But yeah. But all right. See y'all.